Good rising, y'all. Sorry I'm all scruffy, but I had to do this after seeing the Drusky Jake Paul imitation. I didn't see the parody yet. I don't know if he did it yet. But anyways, there's a new war brewing. Oh, well, sorry. We have the Israel war. No, sorry, Israel-US war happening right now. But at the same time, there's another war brewing. It's called blackface versus whiteface. Let's talk about this. Oh, you saw the Erica Kirk Drusky skit. Killed me. That was messed up in a good way. It was delicious. So Jake Paul, as we all know, is threatening. He only threatened to do blackface. He shouldn't have called it. Well, he didn't really call it blackface. He called darker. That his host kind of protected him, darker face or whatever. And before Jake Paul can even do shit and find the right person, Drusky's person came with this. And it's ridiculous, man. That damn that's probably the best makeup artist in the history of the world, man. In the history of the world, probably the best makeup artist. So let's talk about this. Who will win in blackface versus whiteface? As I put on a Facebook post when I saw this, I was like, well, look, there's a new war brewing. So what's going to happen when Jake Paul strikes back at Drusky for being Jake Paul? I'm like, man, suppose it gets big. Suppose, like, you know where I'm going with this, but suppose some white comedians or somebody starts trying to do blackface or parodies of black people. Dude, suppose Dave Chappelle jumped in this? Suppose Dave Chappelle's like China in this war. Suppose Dave Chappelle jumped in this. Suppose, like, white people wouldn't stand a chance in this battle here. They wouldn't stand a chance. Suppose the Wayans brothers were forced to come into it. And you know they're going to want to because it's too fun. Dude, suppose Martin was forced to bring in Bob. What would happen? So this balance thing, I don't know if we're in a simulator. This makes me question the simulator thing because a lot of younger white people have no idea what blackface was. Even the Wizard of Oz chick, Judy Garland, did blackface. Go look at... I'm gonna do it for you.
Handy number ready. Lights.
Many scamps today. Give kiddies. We'll be blessed. We all invest in the USA. Sammy, my Uncle Sammy.
Lou Dockstader would come out on stage and Lou would have a smudge of black on him right up there. Yeah, and George Primrose had one right down here. That's right, and oh gosh, there were a host of others. Names and fellas like Honey Boy Evans and Bert Williams. Yeah, and Eddie Leonard and Al Jolson. Oh man, you're talking about the tops there.
Oh, I've seen in my time some very funny folks, but the funniest of all I know is a colored individual as sure as you're alive, as black as any black clothes. You may talk until you're tired, but you'll never get a word from this very funny, queer old coon. He's an ox-kneed, double-jointed, hunky-punky moke, but he's happy when he whistles this tune.
And while we're at it, don't you forget those old N-men there. Oh, those comical N-men. Now look at you.
I want you to know that I'm a ragged foot right.
No, stupid.
Oh, for a month and a half I've been dreaming how pretty I was going to look tonight. Well, here's my punishment for thinking so well of myself. Oh, for a month and a half I've been dreaming how pretty I was going to look tonight. Well, here's my punishment for thinking so well of myself.
Oh, he's got a pair of lips like a pound of liver split and a nose like an India rubber shoe. He's a limpy, happy, chuckle-headed huckleberry nig, and he whistles like a happy killy-loo. He's an independent, free and easy, fat and greasy ham with a cranium like a big baboon. Oh, I never heard him talk to anybody in my life, but he's happy when he whistles this tune.
Well, tell me, how would you like to go to work for me?
Yes, ma'am. How much you gonna pay me, I hope?
Well, let's see now. I'll pay you all your work.
No, ma'am. I gotta have some money.
Say, I have an idea.
Yes.
You be around here about a half hour before the show.
You mean you gonna let me watch up close?
Jim Crow, you'll practically be right on the stage.
Woo! Wheel about and turn about, Jim, Jim.
Wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow.
Give me back my clothes, please.
USA's United Thanks.
Yes!
One whose name was Nancy Hanks.
Tell me!
Abraham.
What's that? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
What I do for a living?
That's what they...
I'll do as little as possible.
Oh, you know.
Now, all I want you to do is meet me at the zoo in the morning at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, with the rest of the monkeys.
With the rest of the monkeys.
Yeah, I'll bring my grandpa with me.
Man, give me my money.
Hooray, hooray! Oh, the Camptown lady sings this song. Do that, do that. The Camptown racetrack right along. Fantastic, isn't it? Going to run all night, going to run all day. I'll bet my money on a pop tonight. Somebody's there on day.
So blackfacing was blackfacing, okay? When those people were doing blackface, they weren't doing their whole bodies. It wasn't parody. It was blackfacing. And so what Drusky did was not blackface. It was a parody. And the worst blackface, or the worst black parody of all time, was from Birth of a Nation. When they used it and dressed up all these white dudes in parody black and made them and scared the shit out of white people, and they sold that in the movie theaters, and it helped bring the KKK. It brought the KKK, the white knights in, and the rest is history. So in this war, suppose Martin jumps in this war, suppose Dave Chappelle jumps in this war, and suppose the Wayans brothers jumps in this war. This is funny. Suppose they do something all together. Suppose this war gets so bad, like Trump. Suppose Trump did a black parody of a liberal woman. That shit would be ill. That would be fire. And knowing his ass, he'll do some shit like that. That shit would be fire. Just suppose. Yeah, man. This can be fun. Suppose everybody up in and it was all government people, like from the cabinet, man, start doing, like, suppose J.D. Vance did like blackface or black parody. And the funny thing is, J.D. Vance can do Drusky, because Drusky looked just like J.D. Vance in the parody of Erica Kirk. So anyways, who do you think will win if World War blackface, whiteface started out? Had to do this, man.
Learn it, know it, live it.
Well,